Good morning, HQers. Mike Cunha alongside Tommy Tran kicking off your Friday morning. A bunch of basketball to get into, including DeMar DeRozan's historic scoring run of late. But first, the very serious news coming out of Ukraine and Russia and how UEFA is going to be affected.
Yeah, the news dropped yesterday that UEFA would hold a meeting to move the Champions League final from St. Petersburg due to the Ukraine invasion. This morning, we learned where they're actually moving it to. So the Champions League trophy will be handed out to the winner in Paris. Stade de France will serve as the venue for the first time since 2006 when Barcelona beat Arsenal. UEFA have selected Paris as a host venue due to the French capital's ability to host a potential influx of more than 100,000 traveling supporters. The organization also announcing that Russian and Ukrainian clubs and national teams competing in UEFA competitions will be required to play their home matches at neutral venues until further notice. Here is a statement from UEFA moving the Champions League final. UEFA wishes to express its thanks and appreciation to French Republic President Emmanuel Macron for his personal support and commitment to have European club football's most prestigious game move to France at a time of unparalleled crisis. At today's meeting, the UEFA Executive Committee also decided that Russian and Ukrainian clubs and the national teams competing will be required to play their home matches at neutral venues until further notice. With more on this announcement on Friday, here's our analyst, Ian Joy.
I think the decision by UEFA to move the final was of utmost importance. Of course, whenever you're making that decision, there's a lot that goes into it. You know, where do you move the game? Who would get the advantage? And of course, it's an unfortunate situation that's arose, but I think it's the wise decision to make to move it to somewhere that is neutral, where it's easy to travel to. And in Paris, France makes absolutely the best decision as far as I'm concerned. It's always interesting to see what goes into that decision. No, obviously it's easy access. You can travel there easily, but there is a little bit of a connection there between obviously French clubs and UEFA. I think the French Federation have also done a very good job of doing great in big competitions. Saint Denis is a great stadium as well. So I'm excited for the people of France who will now enjoy a Champions League final. I think it's the best decision they possibly could have made. But also we must have to take into consideration the Russian and Ukrainian teams that are left in UEFA competition, now being forced to move their home ties to neutral sites. That's not going to be easy for them. It's going to be interesting now for teams who are drawn against those clubs. It's very, very interesting now. It makes the competition, I think, a little bit more exciting to watch. The final being in Paris for the Champions League is a fun one. It's a great selection. UEFA did a wonderful job making a quick move here as well. But I'm intrigued to see how the Ukrainian and Russian sides deal with playing in neutral sites.
All right, just a reminder that the road to now Paris goes through CBS and Paramount Plus. Every match, including the Europa League, which the draw was announced today, those matches on our streaming services.
As we shift gears to the hard work.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.